who knows how to read? Who can read?
Here.
Oh, we got a reader! Reader! All right, come on, what's your name, sir? Prince Charlie. Do you have one? Over there. Okay, over here, sir. Yes, I know. Well, you know, not when you see them as much as I do. All right. I don't know. All right, here, explain to him. I just got confused by Prince Charlie. I didn't know we had royalty in the house. All right, this game is a game called Actor's Nightmare. Shut up. What's going to happen is David is going to go through Actor's Nightmare. And Actor's Nightmare is any time someone who's a theater thespian gets on stage and forgets all of their lines. David will not be on script. He will have no book. Prince Charlie will have a book. He's on script, so he'll be able to know his lines. David will just have to react and justify by saying things. I don't know. I'm still tired. It's the humor. Can I get the name of a play that has never been written? From you guys. Just make up the name of a play. Pretend you're four.
Wet paint.
Wet paint?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Wet? Is that what you said?
No.
What did you say?
The blank page.
The blank page. I like wet paint myself, but the blank page. Well, this play is called The Blank Page. It's the wet paint scene of The Blank Page, the name of the play. Prince Charlie is on script. David is not on script. David has the opening line. The wet paint scene of the play, The Blank Page.
Oh my God, Prince! Look, the page is blank.
Hello, Mother. I was just...
I am your mother, aren't I? I remember you as a mere child when you were breastfeeding. I should have cut you off by the time you were 7. Yes, you would. Go ahead.
How was the VAR meeting, Mother?
Oh, it was awesome. I got there earlier. You know, Penelope was there. She was snorting the coke again, and well, the whole thing just got out of hand.
Didn't you go to the VAR meeting?
I did, and then after that I went to my NA meeting.
Why did you do that, Mother?
Well, because I'm trying to get off the crack.
Mother, you know my age.
I know, you're 22. About time you stopped breastfeeding. Well, I should. It gets embarrassing when we're at the Walmart. Pull up my blouse and grab a tip.
Has something happened, Mother? Mother, has something happened?
Yes! They've gotten really sore, and we've got to cut this out.
Mother, I wish you would tell me what happened.
Well, another child grabbed the other one, and I got really confused, and I thought it was you, and I started feeding it. And yet the other mother came up and grabbed it and took it off running, screaming at the top of the lungs.
Oh.
Yeah. It was really embarrassing.
Oh.
Yes! Surprisingly embarrassing, but you know, I kind of got my jollies off on it.
I've just been going out walking.
Well, when you get back, we'll have lunch. This time out of a cup.
Yes, Mother. I've just been walking.
Well, okay, well, welcome back. That was a really quick walk. You barely left here.
All sorts of things. Mostly in the parks.
Really, the park? The one with all the little strange characters?
It was the lesser of 2 evils, Mother. I couldn't go back.
I wouldn't go back to that park either. If anything, you should go to Bessemer Park.
I threw up on the floor.
Oh my God. Are you feeling nauseous? Has my milk soured?
No, it wasn't as bad as it sounds. I went inside the places and got warmed up.
You went into the bushes again, did you?
I went to the museum and the birdhouse and the zoo.
Well, that was great. I love the little birdhouse at the museum and the zoo. When they come out there and they bring the little hummingbirds out and they fly around the room. It's so inspirational.
Mother, when you're disappointed, you get that awful suffering look in your face, like the picture of Jesus' mother in the museum.
I'm suffering because of the whole situation we're in, Prince Charles.
I couldn't face it.
I couldn't face it either. I know that. You're my son.
Yes, Mother, I liked one once.
Well, I like two once, but that was back when I was single.
It was big. Across the picture of it,
Well, the picture, it was a Polaroid. I told him not to take that. He insisted. He said, here, we should have this for later. And I said, no. No, not the memories of that night. It was the 60s. It was during the time of the sexual revolution.
Yes, his name was Jim.
Well, there was Jim. Jim was on the left, and I believe it was Bobby on the right. Yes, and I was in the middle. You do remember. You weren't even there yet, but I must confess to you that Jim is your father.
He used to call me.
Kelsey! Round of applause for Kris Charlie!
We're in a little bit of a rush right now.
Excellent. All right, Kelsey and Kris will be joining us for this next game. Basically what's going to happen in this game is they're just going to be doing a scene like they always do, but we're going to have to just enforce one rule. And before we do that, I need any letter, A to U, that's not a vowel, J, or Q.
Yeah.
M? Excellent. All right. I need another letter that follows the same little poetic rule.
Yes.
S. M and S. So, what we have is every time the letter M or the M sound comes up in the scene, they're going to have to replace it with the S sound. Okay? So, you'll see how that sounds in a second. But every time the M sound comes up, it will replace it with an S sound. That's all there is to it. So we just need let's see. You, sir, what is maybe your favorite childhood memory? Do you remember back that far? Riding a roller coaster? All right, so we have a roller coaster. And every time the letter M appears, it will be substituted with the letter S. Roller coaster is somewhere in the scene in 3, 2, and 1.
Welcome to Six Flags.
Six Flags. Thanks for bringing C, Souther.
Well, Jake, what do you want to ride first?
Well, I've always wanted to ride the roller coaster. That one right there. Line. Okay, Souther. I'll get in the. Maybe I'm not tall enough. This sign says, "Make sure you are at least 7 feet tall."
That's a silly measurement.
It is a silly measurement. It's not centric. I only know centiceters.
But you are 3 feeters tall.
I am 3 feeters. I's growing, Souther. Saucy.
You're a growing young sand.
I am a young sand, and I want to ride the greasing CC.
Good choice.
It's my favorite.
I's hungry.
C2! Sarkar?
I was thinking a Hasburger.
Hasburger. With cheese, extra custard.
And sushroos.
Sushroos.
2 Hasburgers with hush.